V's kind of annoying, isn't it? Kind of annoying. Confused. Thankful for Friday streams. Let's go, Bailey. Good. Good. Let's go. Good morning, everybody. I had to get some tea and some cough drops and everything else and some Advil. Oh yeah, the Peter T-shirt. Yeah. Yep. I have so many shirts from Peter. It's all I wear now. Yeah. The S&P looks nice, doesn't it? Happy Friday, everybody. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Let me get the music going. PAPL, what's that doing? Still needs to break out, doesn't it? Still needs to break out. Thank you, Shima. Don't make us virtually sick. I know, right? Don't get sick, guys. I'll keep my germs behind the. No coughing. Hong Kong looks like we double top and failed, so not really a big surprise there. Not a big surprise. Hour has been playing with this level below the view app for the last hour now. My goodness. And then V is just kind of annoying at this point, isn't it? Yeah, like we know there's resistance at 320. 320 is going to be a problem. Your support on this thing is closer to that 290, like we mentioned, right? Shout out again to Raven because Raven was spamming this for days, right? So now we need to hold that 290 and then break above 320 and then 335 and then boom skis. So this is going to be the top watch going into the open. Right, PRSO is the second, if not the same, at the same spot. Right, these are the two favorite stocks right now. The question is which one will break out. Right, PRSO has been going back and forth as well. Right, so but it needs to break above $1.65 and actually hold. So one of those two names will break, and when they do, then Christmas. Good morning, Josh. Hello. Yeah, so we need something to break out. Basically, is where we're at, right? Pineapple had some news this morning. The cost to borrow in this one is like 600% or something ridiculous, isn't it? It's high, right? So if that thing can break out, maybe some shorts will start start shaking in the boots, right? And then again, look at the S&P. Yeah, Christmas. Yeah, look at that, right? So we're sitting at brand new all-time highs, guys. ISPC was nice last night, right? So this looked really good in after hours. This is, like I saw Shima posted the video yesterday, a recap, reposted the video of like how to look for swing plays. This is exactly what a swing play looks like, doesn't it? Right? Performing into the close of after hours, right? Really a good thing. You just had to wake up early this morning. That's it. You just had to wake up early and get rid of it, right? So, which is how some of these swing plays go. Because now it's been going sideways. But it also has a bit of a double bottom at 96 cents. So you need that thing to stay above 96 cents. Dan, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Dan. But yeah, so those are the names. Again, the S&P looks nice. We will most likely go back and retest 650 because that's a really important level, right? Al, you can from 7 a.m. in the morning. If not, just get Weeble, right? Get something else. Um, Alrighty. Pineapple is really trying there. So Pineapple's like, hey guys, can I go now? Yeah, Pineapple. There goes Pineapple. Uh, there we go. There's the Pineapple, guys. Nuke just announced an offering, private placement. Woo! Look at that, guys. Right? There's that 600% cost to borrow. Right? If it breaks out, the shorts start panicking. They're like, "Oh my goodness, but we don't want to short this anymore. we're getting squeezed." Right? So, high cost to borrow causes violence. So $5.50 is your next resistance. With stuff like this, you want to make sure that you're in and out quickly. Uh, and you just want to play the breakout, move quick. Unless we can stay above 515, then that's fine. But it's gonna be all over the place, right? Like it's gonna be up, down, especially in pre-market. Yeah, like the spread is a bit different. But yeah, so 550 is your next resistance spot there, which obviously that candle is playing with it, right? Over and over and over again. So that's a nice little break. Anybody play with the pineapple? Go for it. Lucky Charms sounds good. Lucky Charms, I like it. Mm-mm-mm. PAPL, PRSO. Let's go. Look at that work. Come on. Well done. Yeah. What do I think of it right now, Kelsey? Like I said earlier, I don't think anything of it right now, other than it's one of the top names that we're paying attention to. But you can see the circles at the top. If it doesn't break above that level, it's not going anywhere. So obviously, it seems obvious, right? But it needs to break above that. So $1.65 is like the obstacle. If it can break above that, it's going to open up a lot more room to the upside. Alrighty, right? V needs to clear 320. Right, so we like this one as well. Yeah, hours going back up again to test that 305. Like we just keep going up there, up and down and up and down. And then again, good job on selling that thing, work, right? 550 resistance for PAPL and Dipski, right? Yeah. I think that's the downside. So like PAPL is you're gonna have it like it's gonna move up and down like a crackhead. For now, my favorite name is V. Alrighty, that hasn't really changed. Um, right, so that hasn't really changed, but the damn thing is gonna need to break out. Um, cool. Yeah, send it, Raven. Send it. So we do have a few candidates going into the open, huh? Like everything is sitting at a breakout spot. Everything. Right? V needs to break above 320. PRSO needs to break above $1.65. Pineapple needs to break above 550. Hour needs to break above 305. Hong Kong, far away from the breakout. Like everything is right below that resistance. So the question is which will break? Yeah. Yeah, that's a nice pop. HWH highs of the day. Highs of the day. Good morning, Matt. Uh, you paused it? Oh, don't pause the stream. Question for you guys with like a few seconds to go. What's your favorite stock going into the open? Skylar, let's go. Are you ready to print monies? Yeah, SPY is pushing for all-time highs, so maybe a little bit of a dipski at the open. I'm gonna leave it on V for now because again, this is my favorite name going into the open. What's your favorite name going into the open? 7 seconds, and we are off to the races. Let's see if this thing can give us a breakout. If not, again, that support is closer to 290 on this, right? So maybe we go back and retest the bottom of the range first. Who knows? Who knows? Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, so same names then. We're all paying attention to the same stonks. Here we go, 316, 319. Come on now. That 320 is the problem, right? So we don't know if we're gonna break above that level, but that's the resistance for now. And then if we can clear that, there's a bit more room to the upside. So here comes 320, 323. And games on games. Yeah. So we're not really closing above that level yet. So until we close above that 320, we have works to do, right? So I mean, if you wanted to scalp this thing, it gave you the opportunity to, especially in pre-market, right? To so at some point we need to break above that level. Cool. PRSO again, we mentioned this one, right? No breakouts there yet. You do have support closer to $1.40 on this one. So let's see if we stay above $1.40. Cool. Cool. Hour, no breakouts there either. Pineapple's like, hey guys, don't worry, I got you. I got you. So that thing is cooking. Cooking. By the way, this is a Canadian stock for anybody that's wondering. Just in case you're wondering, just in case. Mm, mm, mm. And V is retesting the bottom of the range, right? So which is kind of what we expected to happen, but instead we wanted to test the top of the range first. So we'll see if we can stay above that, the bottom of the range again, and then pop. PRSO is trying, right? So they're both holding the bottoms, which is a good thing. We don't need the bottoms though. We need the boomskis, right? Again, the S&P is sitting at a little bit of resistance there, but it's also all-time highs. Um, so that's nice, right? Congratulations if you bought the dips at any point, because you're at all-time highs. PRSO looks like it wants to test that 65 again, doesn't it? Come on now. The only thing that's breaking out for now is the pineapple, right? Um, so that's taking away some volume away from the other names. Yeah, this one was always going to be interesting though, right? Because of that high cost to borrow, 600% cost to borrow. That's always, to me, it's always like a something to pay attention to, right? Always something to pay attention to. Type yes in the chat if you're holding the pineapple. Type yes. Right. So again, V is still in that same zone. PAPL is looking like it wants to. PRSO is looking like it wants to break out. Right. So $1.65 resistance on PRSL. So it's a good thing that it's holding $1.40 now. This is the real test, right? The actual resistance. V couldn't do it, right? And again, like I keep saying, right, like our job is to look for those levels where you're like, okay, this is a good spot for an entry, right? We don't know what comes after that, right? So your job is to work on the entries and then manage the position, right? So whether that means selling at resistance or waiting or stop losses, blah blah blah, right? You just never know. Yeah, yeah. All green, all green. Let's go, Nicholas. You've been on fire. Well done. Spy 700 by end of the year. 700 by end of the year. I mean, at this rate, Josh, it kind of seems like it, huh? Hmm. If can you imagine asking, saying that, like, I think you said it anyways, but can you imagine saying that, like, as V is trying? So again, V is holding the bottom of the range. We already know where the bottom is at. We need the boom skis. We don't need bottoms. We need boom skis. But yeah, Josh, can you imagine saying that when the markets were at 480? Is it 480? Crazy, huh? But PRSO couldn't do it, right? Look at that. PRSO, again, we know where the resistance is for these things. We need the boom skis though. Again, for now, pineapple's the one, right? Yeah, pineapple. Pineapple stole the volume from everybody else. Stole the volume. Mm-mm-mm. Josh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pineapple Express. I have a pen. I have an apple. And V's like, no thanks, guys. You know what? No thanks. Right. So that 320, we just couldn't break above that 320. Right. So that was, yeah, that was the spot there of no return. Same thing for PRSO, right? Like top two names, right? Can't break out. So the breakouts are really important at the open. It's the most important thing, right? You compare those two names to Pineapple. What's the difference between those two? Pineapple broke above that pre-market resistance and then booms, and it's still pushing, right? So it's really, really important to break, obviously. Those two names are still going to be unwatched, though. Yeah. So because we're basically still chilling in that little demand zone there, so we'll see what happens. Jameson, you took some Apple put some spy puts. Yeah, as long as we don't break above 652, you're fine. As long as we don't break out. Pineapple is not stopping. My goodness, look at that. 670. And is it halted up? $6.70. Yeah, halted up. PAPL is halted up. Just one contract. Sounds good. Hong Kong. Hong Kong is trying to break out again, isn't it? Right. So everything just seems to be going back and forth here. So $1.50 for HKPD. Type yes in the chat if you're in PAPL. Type yes in the chat. Can't open new position. Really, interactive brokers? That's very weird. Very, very weird. Yeah, Caitlin, more beach monies. You could not resist? I know, right? Yeah, no, this one looked really interesting just because of that high cost to borrow. Because as soon as it breaks, the shorts will get excited. You know, the shorts will panic. So, um, should we buy as soon as it gets unhalted? It depends where it unhalts. The answer to that question probably is a no, right? Yeah, probably easier for people that are already in positions. Again, V is still trying to hold that bottom of the zone. I think this happens every morning, right? Like we have a list of names, but then something else exciting shows up, right? So PAPL running is keeping V and PRSO from the boomskis, right? Again, Hong Kong Police Department is testing that resistance, that $1.50. I bet you someone's gonna come in and they're like, yeah, Hong Kong Police Department, like what the hell is that? Anyways, but yeah, so $1.50 triple top there. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hmm. There goes $1.50. $1.50. This is honestly why though, guys. Like we keep saying, pre-market to market open, like complete different, two different worlds. Like pre-market is one thing, the market open is a different thing. Because you can have your list of names. Those names might not do anything, right? So Again, for now, I still think one of these two names will run, V and PRSO, right? Because that eventually usually happens. The question is, will Pineapple give them the chance to do that though, or will it keep pumping? I should have brought more cough drops. Unbelievable. Only brought two. Should have brought the whole bag. No news. Yeah. Again, it is at resistance, right? I think that should be the concern, is that you're kind of at a triple top here at $1.50. Right. So just focus on the technicals. The VIXY VIX. And then 42.29 Winterfell. Hey yo, Stephanie. I'm good. How are you? And the S&P is pushing back to retest that 52 again, 652, right? So if that thing breaks out, I think it's actually 652.20. So if it breaks out, then because Hong Kong's trying to break out here too. HKPD. There we go. Hong Kong says, "Let me go, please. Let me go. Let me go." And then Pineapple is about to on halt. There goes the on halt. Right, so $687. Again, don't get too greedy, please, guys. Right, don't get greedy. Pretty please. So make sure you're ready to run, especially closer to a supply zone like that. Already. So we need to break above $7, obviously, but that supply zone might be a bit of an obstacle there. Right. So again, V still looks interesting to me. Right, we're still kind of playing with that same demand zone at the bottom there. I think the reason why this thing went down is because Pineapple all of a sudden was like, okay, thanks. Yeah, SCAG, SCAG. Yep, yep. And then Hong Kong's failing, right? So triple top fail. Surprise, surprise. No, not really. Hour just hasn't been able to do anything. Let me pull up a SCAG. Yeah. So $6 666 to 610 resistance on this one. Already. Nice pump though from the open there. Yeah, this one was definitely the vibe, right? So pre-market run, but then doing nothing at the open fits that theme that we like recently. Again, V still don't mind this one. We need to reclaim $3 though, and actually get some volume to the upside, right? Because it's playing way too many games there. Pineapple's like, hey guys, I'm back, right? I think the good thing for Pineapple now is that you're still getting higher lows and higher highs on these candles, higher lows especially. So as long as it keeps doing that, it's okay. As long as it keeps doing that. SSM, SSM. Oof, the pineapples guy, 750. Damn, that's a good scalp team. That's a very good scalp. Yeah, you too, Shima. That was a good scalp. Halted at 77747. What is that? A Boeing? Andy, that's not funny, is it? Send Robert DM. Yeah, so that's halted up again. V is trying to come back, right? So again, we keep saying, V doesn't look bad, right? So I think at every you notice how every time like pineapple gets halted, V gives you a little pop candle, nothing too crazy, right? But I think needs to do better than just back and forth here. Yeah. Again, type yes in the chat if you're still in your PAPL position. Type yes in the chat if you're still in that position. Yeah, Skag is doing really well. So breaking above that supply zone. Spy. Yeah, as long as it doesn't break out. As long as it doesn't break out, Jameson. Right? As long as it doesn't break out. Yeah, Skag is looking nice. Nice. Maybe this is the next one they halt. And V is testing that supply again. Right, 311. Pray $3 to 310. Not bad. There goes 319 though. So again, we know 320s are resistance, right? So that's the level we've kind of been dealing with, which is kind of annoying. So it needs to actually break out this time and go boom skis. So 320 has been resistance over and over and over again. So here we ooh, damn. Okay. Okay. See, there's a reason why we kept coming back to this. Okay. There we go. Let's go, Raven. Come on now. You just sold? Yeah? There it goes. Boom skis V. Right? So the only reason why V wasn't running is because pineapple decided to break out and everybody was like, "Oh, pineapple. I like pineapple. You like pineapples? Yeah, me too. I like pineapples. I like it in my pizza. I like it in my salad. I like it in my pray. I think it's one of those things where you just have to accept the win, right? One step at a time, right? Progress. Don't worry about it too much. So obviously, we're testing like the pre-market high, so we need to close above $3.35, and then we can push for 350. Cool. He's bringing the ridge vibes. Send it. You did. Let's go, Neil. Congratulations, $168. Good job. Well done. Well done. So we still need to close candles above 335, and if we can, then we're ready for the boom skis. Coney, good job. Well done. Yeah, that 290 area was the kind of the level, right? So good job on that scalp. Yeah. So we need to break above and close above 335. Coma, you should be nice and green too, though, Coma. Daily goal hit. Love it. I know. V was the one, wasn't it? I know we were all paying attention to V. Pineapple was more of like, okay, this is the surprise stock. Mario, let's go. Look at that. Beautiful. And we're not even done yet. Right? That candle just needs to close somewhere nice though. $850, Mario. Let's go. Love it. Love it. Look at that, right? So Mario and I had a one-on-one 2 days ago. Membership paid for, Mario. Paid for. Paid for. And again, shout out to Raven for spamming V multiple days, right? Before the actual boom skis. So always pay attention to the bottom feeding channel. Alrighty? Raven will have some gemmy gems in there for you. Yeah. Let's go, Sorosei. Congratulations. You locked in $500, holding the rest, Kevin. Well done. Yep, I know. Everybody was waiting for this one. We were kind of cheating with the other ones, but this was the one. You made $340 at June. Beautiful. Yeah, you can clearly see that resistance here, so it needs to close above if we want to keep pumping. Which to me it looks like it wants to, right? To me it looks like it wants to. It just needs to actually do it. So we need to close some candles again. If you're taking gains, guys, congratulations. High five. Yeah. Right. High five. High five. If you're taking gains, good job. There's nothing wrong with that, right? And if you're not, make sure you have a stop loss at least. Because the way that we pumped up like that, we can easily crash like that too. Alrighty. So when you see resistance, you don't just sit there and stare. Yeah, they see that's the problem. Look at that. Look, as soon as I say it, right? Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. But again, when you see resistance, don't just sit there and stare, right? Especially if all these criminals are taking their gains, right? Chester, I went in and up 200, 200, 200. Let's go, Chester. Let's go. Well done, right? Love it. I sold and dump. There you go, right? We weren't joking. So when you see resistance like that, don't sit there and stare, please. Right? It's resistance for a reason. And you want to know why that's dumping? Because pineapple's back. As soon as pineapple showed up, V was like, okay, sorry guys, sorry, sorry, sorry. Sorry. The main beast is back. I didn't even look took your yeah, yeah. So I mean it's back to that support level. But anyways, let me scroll back up here. Josh, yeah. Happy Friday, everyone. Have a truly blessed day. Remember to bless someone else this weekend. Remind people of the kindness and love of humanity. Make that money, make the money's criminals. Let's go, Josh. Josh wants to do some giveaways, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Giveaways. Let's go, Josh. Let's go. Did Josh leave already? He might have. Let's go, Josh. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Raven. Hashtag daily go Met. Come on now. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Love it. Nikolai made some nice money. So 290 to 340. See, I like that you guys are, you know what I like is well done guys. Everybody made monies on V. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. There goes $8 for the pineapple. Pineapple is just not stopping. I have an apple. I have a pen. Apple pen. It's gonna be spammy pineapple gifts all day today. Raven, thank you very much for the super chat. Hashtag trended. Thank you very much. High five. Well done. That was a fire shout, Raven. Fire. We need more Raven fire. In the shower and hit the road. Much love, Josh. Alrighty. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we will do some giveaways. So again, what I like is when you see resistance like this, guys, don't get greedy, please. Pretty please. Ahmad, let's go. Give me a high five. Well done. See what I mean, Ahmad? Like we know exactly what your problem is. Your problem is the trades that don't work are being held too long, right? But again, in this community, like you will win over and over and over again. Your problem will never be making monies. Your problem will be the diamond hands. You get into a trade that's not working and you're like, I want to stay in there because I'm the bestest, right? It doesn't work like that. Yeah. More juice, Dan. More juice. So we're gonna do a giveaway, guys, as soon as pineapple relaxes a little bit. What I was gonna say was, like initially people had such a hard time. Um, like every time we moved on from a stock, right? This was like the AMC days, and like going forward, people would always complain every time we would scalp a stock and move on. They're like, "Oh, here we go again. Hot Trades is talking about this stock. Now they've moved on to the next stock." Oh, now they moved on again to the next stock. Oh, here we go again. Now they moved on to the next stock, right? That whole diamond hand thing should never be a thing. Like we're not here to diamond hand stocks. right? You see resistance, you take the damn monies. Pineapple is not showing any signs of resistance, right? That thing is just flying. But V was though, right? It's a double top, it's a triple top, right? Look at that, right? We know this level is a problem. We know that's a problem, and the candles can't seem to close above it, and you have four candles failing at that level. You either put a tight stop loss or you take the damn gains, right? And then slap, right? So don't be shy. Don't be shy. In HG with a nice little pop there. There we go. What about open sticky? Again, a mad good job, by the way. $1,700 in a single day in the morning. $1,700, right? Well done. That's a good way to end the week. Sorry, Rita. Sorry. Sorry. Ah. AMC to a trillion, to the moon, diamond hands, blah, blah, blah. The shorts haven't covered a single share yet, Raven. The squeeze is coming. 1,000, 1 trillion. Yeah, NHT is looking good. Yeah. Nothing too crazy, like 20 in the 20s, right, percent wise, but yeah. Jeff, I know, yeah. I think we really need to get rid of that mentality, right? Because I think we all know we're in the right place, right? Like we are in the right place, right? We're usually talking about something that's cooking. So if one of them isn't working, move on, because the next one will cook, right? So anyways, V, you're in at 311 out at 337. Beautiful, beautiful new, right? Give me a high five. Well done. Well done, skis. PRSO is trying to rebound off the 200 EMA already. So a little bit of consolidation of the 200 there at $1.30. So let's see what that does. Yeah, the S&P got slapped at that resistance. Like there's a lot of resistance out there. Good job, Jameson. Right. So as long as that thing doesn't break above that level, you're fine, right? With those puts. If it ever breaks above, right? So this is the retest of basically the gap fill, which I think we could have expected that was coming, because 650 is a pretty big level to just gap above and not ever retest it, right? So well done. Well done, well done, well done, well done. I like it. I like it. I'm looking for this. So, anyways, moving on. The pineapple is retesting the 9 EMA. The pineapple. Yeah, pineapple with a bit of a dip ski there. So 860 down to below the 8. Below the 8s. There you go. The pineapple. Yeah, for V, I don't know. We'll see where we can consolidate at next, guys. Yeah, usually and again, I said it earlier, right? When stuff moves like this aggressive, you want to be very careful, because that move on the way down could equally be as aggressive, right? So it's nice when you're in a stock and it does that. You're like, damn, thank you, that was amazing, right? But if it can happen on the way up, it can happen on the way down. So especially out of nowhere, like if it's a stock that's consistently moving, that's different. But if it moves like that out of nowhere, oh yeah, it can definitely happen. Is it dead? If we break below 270, I want to say yes, but not yet though. Not yet. I want to see what happens. Like if pineapple actually does dip, right? Does the volume go back to V? I don't know. I don't know. That's gonna be the right. Where does the money go? Yeah, the 200. It's below the 200 EMA, which is a problem, right? So let me have my last cough drop, guys. My last cough drop. Coffee tastes good in the morning, Dennis. Isn't that the only time you're supposed to be drinking coffee? You criminal. Yeah, I need some pineapple. Ooh wee. Varos. Let's go. Yeah. I'm loving the teamwork in the options cooking lab. Jameson, you're missing out on the options cooking lab. These guys obviously they took puts with you, but I don't think you were in there though. I love it. Virus was spamming drop. Rob was spamming drop. Everybody was waiting for the drop on Spy, and they all slapped Spy with puts. So again, if you're playing with options, always a good channel to keep an eye on. Skag is halted down. You know what isn't halted down? SSM is halted up. Is that? Hmm, that's a weird halt, isn't it? Anyways, pineapple clearly doesn't look like it's done yet. Cooking virus. That's why is it dumping now? Yeah. This one just never hasn't done anything, has it? Nothing at all. There we go. Let's go, Virus. Let's go. Hour with a bit of a pop. Code. Okay. Did I mention MVU? Yes, you did. Unbelievable. I think we're honestly just waiting for the market to kind of relax a little bit, and we can see what's new. Hong Kong is still holding that 200 EMA, guys. The volume is a little bit scarce at the bottom there, but yeah, watch that 200 EMA, and then hour with a nice little pop off the bottom as well. Actually, that's a good breakout for hour. That's a really good. Yeah, 267. Beautiful, Jeff. Yeah, because I know we were looking for that breakout all pre-market, so finally happened. The hour is flying there, so I guess that's where the money's gone to. Oh, um, watch 350, 360 there, Jeff. Get ready to get rid of it. Alrighty, so that was a good breakout. Good job on that entry. I like it. Mm, 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 mm. So 350, 360, closer to 360 already. So make sure that you don't diamond hand. You can tell though, like as soon as pineapple isn't doing anything, the money rotates to something else, right? And clearly the name is hour for now. Is it halted down? Yeah, right. But honestly, to me, this thing gave you enough time to sell. It's stalling, and like you had so much time to sell on this, right? And the money is here now. The money is here. Hour. There goes brand new highs. The actual pre-market high was 372, and there, oof, hour says forget about it, guys. Forget about it. The money clearly came to this one. The money came over here. The money came over here. Good job, Jeff. Again, don't diamond hand. You're up more than $1, right? So don't diamond hand. Only if you like violence, Tony. I know you're kidding though. Nuke. Yeah, they had news this early this morning. INJ Treasury. As soon as one holds, the money moves. Why does it feel like you missed a lot? You missed a lot. You missed a lot. You missed monies. You missed the monies. Yeah, Patricia, it's halted down. Yeah, that was a good run though. Look at that. That was a beautiful breakout. That thing broke out and just said, "Hey, thanks." That's it. I'm just gonna keep going and going and going. So now, Skeg is still dipping. Watch 450. Good job on taking those gains, Shima and somebody else. Can't remember who. Yeah. Matt, are you out of all your positions now? I keep asking you because I want to know, like how to yell at you when we do our one-on-one. You're out of all positions? Okay. If you're gonna trade again, make sure you reduce all the position sizing, right? Not the same size. And make sure that it's actually a good setup, not just a guess. Alrighty? No FOMO. No, I don't have the voice to yell today. Not today. Not today. V with a nice little pop here. Maybe to retest that, 290 to $3 level again. Because it's gonna use that level as resistance now. Mm, VVV. So yeah, V needs to reclaim the 290 to $3 level if it wants to go again. Mm, Already. Did you take any gains yet, Jeff? Winterfell, you know better. Why are you getting delivery at this time? Why? PAPL is unhalted and still dropping, guys. Is Spy still dropping? Damn, they're slapping that thing. My goodness, you guys want to kill it, virus? What happened? What happened, Aussie? What did you do? What's amazing? Got a nasty stop loss at 270. What do you mean you got a nasty stop loss at 270? I want Spy to go red. Wow, wow. Bank of America just said it now expects Jerome Powell and the Fed to cut 2 times in 2025 compared to its previous zero. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. So it looks like Skeg is holding the that bottom zone there, Shima. Hour. What's the levels? Well, for now, again, we're clearly stalling up there, right? In terms of like a retest, you almost want it as close to 330 as possible if it even gets there. 330, 320. And then 380, 385 breakouts. I think the only downside is you have that supply zone up there, but yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this one just never did anything today other than the 200 EMA. Hey, Ibrahim, what happened with your stop loss? This is that's funny, Winterfell. This level is important for V, isn't it? Really, really important. Short or long term? Mark? Do you know someone called Dan? Dan Smith? Dan? Do you have a brother in the chat? You do, huh? Um, so short or long term, I heard some rumors about BBI potentially getting acquired or something like that. Let me take a look. Spy's getting slapped there. I'll come back. BBAI. What I will say, like BBI has had some amazing runs in the past already. Long term, you're gonna have to do the research. See what the company is planning on doing, where they make the money, where the money comes from, like stuff like that, right? Like, can they last? 2 years down the road, 5 years down the road. That's something that you're gonna have to look at, right? Do you like the CEO? Do you like, you know, When you're thinking of a company long term, that's stuff you have to go through: balance sheet, management team, blah blah blah, right? Short term though, right? You have a really nice base right around like this price that it's sitting at. So between 475 and 450 there, that seems to be a good spot for a bit of a gamble short term. If it breaks below that 450, you might have to get rid of it because there's more room weight to the downside. But short term, it doesn't look bad, right? It's sitting at a nice supportive level. Yeah, hour just made brand new highs there. So that candle dipped to 344 and then said, "Thanks, guys, goodbye." Hour says, "I'm the stock of the hour," and then SSM is halted up, which was mentioned earlier. Yep, there you go. Yeah, pray notes. It's a separate cost. There goes 422. Bilal, did you get in on the break skis? Did you get in on hour? Why do I feel like Ahmad is an hour? Ahmad, why do I feel like you're in this one? There we go. Brand new highs. Woof. So no, okay. Cooking. You are? Yeah. I'm not surprised. See, I know you guys like the back of my hand. That's what my mom used to say. I know you like the back of my hand. So I know you guys very well. There goes 440. Beautiful. Type yes in the chat if you're in hour. Type yes in the chat if you're in hour. Well, I ran out of cough drops and I ran out of tea, so we might be in the cough. I at least have water. Yeah. Good job, guys. I just moved those stop losses up, right? Nicholas, you're cooking so much you're about to buy, some parts of Canada. Joseph, good. I like it. Good. Well done. Well done. Well done. Mm. Yes, in the chat, Jay. Yeah, Spy got slapped hard. I mean, I think we all knew that we were going to come back and fill the gap, but damn. Damn. Sheesh. My goodness. Um, 1 second, guys. True. See, it's a good thing that we're not streaming or trading in the same room, so I can deal with my germies. You sold? Good job, Nicholas. Well done. Yeah, everything's selling off. Everything is selling off. Look at that, right? Pineapple. Damn, they slapped this thing. My goodness. V can't seem to break out yet, and if it doesn't break out, it has no hope, right? So it's gonna have to reclaim this little spot here because that was the support spot, right? It's using it for resistance now, so it needs to break above that. Zilly, come on, unbelievable! Wow. Wow. Damn, look at Spy. My goodness, did they slap that thing? Sheesh. Let me the criminals in the uh mm. Who did this? Where's Virus? You're up $2,000 for the day, right, man? Well done. Love it. Congratulations. Congrats, congrats, congrats. See why I yell at you, right? Sometimes, like, you don't need to, you don't need to do some of the crazy things you do, right? Because those good days are always, yeah, yep. Yeah. There we go. What happened to Spy? They slapped it. The criminals in the options cooking lab slapped it. Virus, come on, give me a high five. Well done. Love it. Love it. And we're still testing this resistance here below 445. Yeah. At least you're green now though, right, George? Right? So at least you're still green on that position. Ooh, look at this. 650 puts, 325%. Come on, spikes. Right? Don't let these one days. I think everybody has the same issue, honestly, right? Everybody has the same issue. Spikes, same issue, right? Amat, same issue. A whole bunch of you guys have the same issue where like you will do really, really well, and then you will let that one trade, that one day kind of ruin everything, right? Don't do that because you know you're good enough to make monies on the other days, or we can, like make money here and there, right? Just manage the bad trades. Have a max loss, right? Max loss $500 or something, um, for a mat, and then for spikes maybe something else. But yeah, right. Manage those bad days, and you're gonna be okay. Another. I got into V at 324, then immediately placed a stop loss at 315. It dumped quickly after that buy and hit it, not and did not accept your stop order. You need to make sure maybe you know why it didn't accept. If you set a stop limit, it's not gonna accept it if it drops too far below, right? Um, Also, again, Ibrahim, you notice how everybody else was in close to $3, 290, $3, 290, right? We talked about that in Discord. We talked about it on stream. Somehow you got in at 324, right? So I think for you, it's a management thing. You're so if you need to paper trade, paper trade. Then I had to make a lower price, which it hit. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, most people made monies in V, right? So I think for you, it's the way you're managing those trades. Yeah. Hold on, I'm busy. Of course, Jeff. Why not? Right? There's money's there, so they can wait. Yeah, a bit of consolidation on the pineapple, and then a curl, right? Yeah, a bit of consolidation and a curl. Hmm. Chris, you made monies already, didn't you? Right. Yeah, I think for now, again, for now on this thing, it needs to break out, right? So maybe wait for a retest of the bottom of the breakout. So if V isn't breaking out, it's no touchy yet. Yeah, Jeff, you just yeah, with those pre-market plays, like when they have the right vibes, you just have to wake up early. Because honestly, it's only a matter of time before like the swing play becomes a disaster because another stock just had amazing news and everybody moved on, right? So when you swing stocks, you have to wake up early, especially just momentum stocks. You have to wake up like right away because that might be the best opportunity to sell on the beautiful gap up, and a bunch of people are doing exactly that. Right? So for now, again, V doesn't look bad. It needs to break out though. It needs to reclaim that level. So maybe once the other names, relax and die, V will come back, right? For now, though, Hour is like, hey, I'm still the second, I'm still here, please. I'm still here, V Hour says. Yep, exactly, Jeff. Exactly. Everything went to like the poo poo house. Look at Spy. Like they're still slapping Spy. 500% spikes? My goodness. Don't forget to pay yourself at some point though, please. Right? Hopefully it's a big position and hopefully you're up a lot, a lot. And maybe start if you haven't taken any gains, maybe start considering taking some gains. But amazing, well done, good job. It's not even showing any signs of reversing, is it? Okay, one runner. Okay, sounds good. That's very nice. So again, you can clearly see that resistance for hour though. So clearly a problem. $700 so far. Beautiful. Well done. Yeah, that's a good day. That is a good day. That is a good day. Let's see. I need to sneeze again. Sneezy, sneezy. Ooh. Hopefully this rubbish goes away soon. Really don't have the time or the patience for all of this rubbish. No time or the patience for that. Mm. Do, do, do. Okay, what's pineapple doing again? Still curling? Yeah. There you go, Matt. Hope you're doing no, 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 just no, 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 no. Oh, I see. Hmm. I see. Interesting. Okay. Three, two, one. Do, 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 do. Perfect. Can you provide levels for top watches, Greg? We've been doing that all day today, Greg. All day. all day, right? What are you currently playing with? Mm, 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 mm. What are you playing with, Greg? Let me know. So there goes our. We need to break and close above that 450, obviously, right? So we keep wicking in and around that level and failing. So good run up, but 450 is just way strong. So until we break and close above that level, we're not quite ready for the more. What's a good exit for Pipa? Oh, pineapple, Pipa. Is that yeah? Is that pineapple in a different language? Your next resistance is closer to $7. So right between 7 to 7.20 is your next resistance, Christian. Ready? So if that's something you're looking at, you could easily just exit closer to that. I mean, again, 7 to 7.20 is your next resistance. Hit my goal around 646 and done. Let's go. Okay, now pump it. Now pump it. Pump it. You did already, Christian? Okay, sounds good. Yeah. Good little scalp though, right? So congratulations. Yeah. That was a good curl up the bottom there. Yeah, the reason we say there's resistance up there is because you have the downtrend, you also have the VWAP sitting in that spot. So this is a bit of a problem, right? So that's 7 to 7.20, and we keep going back and forth in that range. Um, uh, somehow I don't believe you. AMC is breaking out. Mm, mm, mm. Doo, doo. There we go. Interesting. Okay. 450. Yeah. So, Christian, again, good job on selling, right? Hopefully you sold in the sevens because look at this, Christian. Give me a high five. Well done, right? So that level up there is going to be a problem for pineapple, right? Just too much resistance. Um, and again, if you didn't sell that thing, you would have been back to break even, right? Which isn't exactly what you want to be doing. So not exactly what you want to be doing. And then our is the one that needs to, to go kaboom skis, right? So again, so we need to close above that 450. And ours like, hey guys, don't worry, I got you, I got you, I got you. Right there goes boom skis. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You sold at 690. Okay, better than where it's at now, though, right? So that's always a good thing. Always a good thing. Type yes in the chat if you're still holding our. Yeah, there you go. Who? Yeah, who's Malachit? Yeah, there you go. So your next resistance is 485 and then $5 after that, right? I'm just gonna put the line at $5 because why not? But yeah, so 485 first though. Ivana, good job. How come you're not a member yet, Ivana? What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Okay, there we go. 480. Good job, A. Give me a high five. Bob, well done. I like it. Yeah, again, Christian, good job on selling that thing at resistance, right? Because pineapple would be back all the way down again in red. Look at that. Slap, slap, slap. Right? So no diamond hands. You see a problem, you take the monies, you move on. Right? When can I get money into buying power cash account though? Please let me know. I don't know. Like they're gonna have to tell you, right? When you transfer monies, the broker should tell you like, hey, it's gonna take this long, right? They should tell you because I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, V just had too much problems there, right? So again, we keep talking about this 290 problem, Christian, right? So again, below the 200, below the 50 supply zone, right? So there's a problem up there. Um, so it needs to break above that level. If not, it has no hope, right? So again, the problem for most people will always be, how do we manage these trades, right? How do we manage the trades? How do we manage the trades? So I sold with profits on V, so waiting for money to. Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Do. So for now, ours failing at 485, which we know that resistance before $5. Um, so we can close above that, and then it's $5 next. Then is the $5. Hmm. Okay, there we go. Yeah, HKPD just never did anything, and then just never did anything. Come on, give us the breakouts, the boom booms, the boom booms. Uh, you, you did, Sonny. Sometimes that's all you need to do, just like have a conversation with yourself, and you're like, maybe that's not an amazing idea. Maybe that's not an amazing idea. Maybe that's not an amazing idea. Yeah, there's a lot of resistance here for hours. So again, make sure that if you are in a position, you either have a stop loss or you're scaling out, right? Because that looks like a T-Rex, a bit of a T-Rex. The T-Rex, AMD. At the very least, though, for now, Pineapple is holding that demand zone, so 620, 630, right? So that seems to be a good scalpy area. So hopefully it stays above that. Cool. The S&P still looks like absolute rubbish. I'm surprised this thing has, it's barely had like a bounce. That's a nasty sell-off with no signs of life, right? So at some point, it is Friday, right? We usually end up, going both ways on Fridays, unless we just want to erase everything. But um, yeah, at some point you would almost expect that it would bounce, but maybe we'll see. Some AMD, okay. River, good morning. Happy Friday to you as well. We shall see. And again, PRSO just hasn't done anything good for us today, right? So nothing to see. And then V is trying to come back. Just in 115 million liquidated from the crypto market in the past 60 minutes. Craziness. Craziness. MSPR with a nice little pop. MSPR. Take a look. MSPR. Yeah. One of those split stocks, huh? Interesting. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Mm-hmm. Mm, 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 mm. There we go. Pocket change virus. Yeah. See, every time someone says, we still need to do that giveaway actually. Every time someone says, uh, the institutions are getting into BTC, all the companies are buying. There's not enough supply for the demand. Every time someone says that, I'm like, okay, what's causing the dipskis then? Where are the dipskis coming from? Where? Huh? Anyways, back to hours. So looking for that 485 breakout. 485 and then the 5. Here we go. 81. Yeah, that level's strong, isn't it? For hour. Strong resistance then. Obviously MSPR is also hitting a bit of a supply zone. Right? So that's gonna be an interesting spot. Shima, you still watching this one? Skag is still holding that 454, 460 sell. Nothing too crazy. And then obviously hour can't seem to break out yet. Yeah. Can see a MSPR. The next obstacle there is 350, right? That supply zone. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Whose birthday is it? Today's my birthday, and I'm going to treat myself. Taking chances. I'm picking up a Buru. Sunny, happy birthday! Enjoy your birthday and many more years. Happy birthday, Sunny! Happy birthday! Love it. Are you doing anything? Yeah, it's you have a bit of a double bottom there, Felix. Right? What's that? So $1.24, $1.22. So, yeah, as long as it stays above that. Your birthday's today as well, Brian. Happy birthday, Brian! Wow, September birthdays are the best, huh? The best. Happy birthday, everybody! Happy birthday! Well, happy late birthday, belated birthday, Lisa. Happy birthday. Yeah, September birthdays are the best. Pineapple is trying to push back up for that $7 level, which is good. The pineapple. So that VWAP. Alrighty. Um, yeah. So let's hope we can stay above that demand zone. So anytime, did you get back in your position? It wasn't Felix. It was can't remember who was playing with pineapple. Yeah, V doesn't quite know what it wants to do with itself. But again, we've talked about this before, right? When your stock goes below the 200 and the VWAP especially, it's always going to be a hard battle, right? So holding stocks below the 200 and the VWAP, always a problem. Always. Today, it's not the first time it's happened. Right? Back to Hour, because Hour really wants to break out, doesn't it? Like it really wants to break. Maybe this time it's going to do it. But there's a lot of resistance there, though, isn't it? Took a start on. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's because Raven posted that. Yeah. BURU. Okay. Raven wants to cook that one now. Cook it, Raven. None of us are getting younger. Well, that's a good thing, though. You know, it's a good thing. Mm, hmm. Peter, good morning, Peter. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. We're celebrating all the September birthdays, Peter. Here we go. Here we go. 156%. Going once, going twice. My goodness, that level is strong, isn't it? Strong, strong, strong. Uh, mm, I'll send you a link. There we go. $5, guys. $5. Here we go. Boom skis. Hour finally did it. Just a reminder, guys. There's a class today. Um, yeah, we're staring at our Tamina. We're staring at it. There's a class today at 5 p.m. And the class is going to be about the bull bear algo. Alrighty, so if you have any questions about the algo, 5 p.m. today in the Legend Voice channel. Alrighty. So the algo is the tool that you can see on stream, right? So the algo, yeah. Let's go, Kel. Let's go. Pump it, pump it, pump it, pump it, Kel. There goes 5:30. Type yes in the chat if you're still an hour. Type yes in the chat if you're still an hour. There we go. Looking good. Yeah. So here we go. Next supply zone, right? So next psychological level, even though the supply zone is $5.50. Alrighty, keep it simple. So again, we needed to break above that 580, 485. We broke above it. $5 was the next level, and then boom skis. Right to the next supply zone there. Can we go back down so I can buy in and then pump it? Well, your opportunity was at the bottom there somewhere, right? So multiple opportunities on hour here. So really, really nice run. Hour was clearly the one that took over from Pineapple, right? Pineapple was sweet, you know, and then hour took over in the hour, you know. But yeah, so next supply zone, make sure you move those stop losses higher, please. Alrighty, or scale out on the way up, so Tony can buy your shares. Alrighty. So our looked like it clearly wanted to go boom skis. Clearly wanted to go boom skis. Uh, are born in September? Yes, Sunny. All the best people are born in September. Spy is a bit of a disaster today, Matt. See, your long-term positions are gonna struggle a bit today. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna reverse that move though. 455 took profits, but now you wish you waited. Mark, I know it's always like that though, isn't it? As long as you made money, right? That's all that really matters. Pineapple is still, going up and down between 7 and then back down to the demand zone. So that thing we'll need to decide at some point. Maybe when once hours done pumping, maybe that one will take over again. September is the best. Half of your family September you got lucky with 11/11 birthday. That's a nice birthday. Too early, but you made money's virus. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna do the opposite. The best is December of the month at December. No, September is the best. You know why? Because that's when the markets hit the bottoms, and then we went boom skis. Yeah. 11/13. Wow. There we go. And pineapple looks like it wants to break out again. December. You were born on Labor Day? uh yeah. Mm, 3.5 years ago, Peter, was your first penny stock. Did you make monies on it, Sonny? uh, Before it takes off, maybe we'll see. You're getting some lower highs, so yeah, probably. Right, but for now, it just seems to be going back and forth in that range. Hour again, you can see the stalling and a bit of a dipski there, so that's why I'm saying no regrets on taking gains. Right, so good job to those of you that played with this though, because that was nice. That was quite nice. Look at this. Now that this one's dipping, maybe that volume will shift over back to pineapple here. Right, there goes $7, 705. Let's see, 705. Right, they seem to be going back and forth, 708 and then back down. So again, we have the circle here because this level is clearly a problem, right? This is clearly a problem, clearly resistance. So we're going from the bottom to the top to the bottom to the top, right? So unless that thing can find a way to break out, it's just gonna keep playing games here. An hour is all the way back down, all the way down. Good job on taking gains. 480. Good job. That's a really good scalp. Was born on Labor Day on the September. The birthday is tomorrow. Very cool, KB. Happy birthday. to all the September people. Look at Pineapple. Pineapple just said hello, bye, right? So Pineapple said thanks, guys, thanks. So 740. That's a nice pop, right? So if you bought this thing off the bottom, congratulations. So as soon as hours dying, the money has to go somewhere else. The money just goes back to right to the name that it came from in the first place. So very nice. Very, very, very nice. I like it. Spes, did you are you in Pineapple? Because I know you yeah, you in this one? Hopefully. Made $1,500, Kevin. 512, missed the 530, no regrets, a lot of fun. Well done, Kevin. Well done. Did you became a member yesterday, right, Kevin? Or the day before? I think it was yesterday. $1,500? My goodness. My goodness, guys. In one day? Beautiful. Look at that. Look at Pineapple go, right? So Pineapple said, hello, I hope you bought the dipskis, because I am gone, right? So again, Pineapple is gonna be a scalpy, so make sure you're going in and out of it. Don't just diamond hand this thing, because you're gonna end up crying. Good morning, Hassan. Yeah, welcome to the family. Uh, there we go. So again, your bottom was nice. Hmm. Yep. Kevin, you learned a lot in the last just 2 days. I know, right? It's nice when you're in the right place, right? Kel, see, Kel's birthday is September 22nd as well. Like all the best people. We're kidding, by the way, right? We're kidding, but yeah, all the best people are September birthdays. Yeah. Mm, beautiful. Beautiful. Not true, Tony. Done for the day, Kevin. Well done. High five. Stay green, everybody. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Kevin. You too. Thank you. Okay. So we're gonna do some giveaways, guys. Alrighty, let's do some giveaways. Kevin, maybe don't leave yet. He simply doesn't know. Let's do some giveaways, guys. So we're gonna give away. Hmm, we're gonna give away three people are gonna win a month each of the algo. Already, and then we're gonna give away. Uh, we're gonna give away like three or four, five like legend memberships as well. Alrighty, so yeah, are you guys ready? Ready for some giveaways? Yes. Okay. Let me just set that up. Meh. Let's see. I'm just pulling up the bot here. Uh, giveaway. Next. So for the first giveaway, The first giveaway is going to be members and mods only. Alrighty. Then the second giveaway will be for everybody. So, alrighty. So the algo. You guys ready for this? Okay. So we're gonna run this giveaway for let that run for 5 minutes. The hashtag is gonna be. And you don't need to spam it, honestly, guys. It's gonna pick you out of the, so you don't need to spam. Pretty please. So hashtag algo, alrighty. When you type that hashtag in, it's gonna put you in for the giveaway. Cool. Done. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. So the first giveaway will be for members, alrighty. And the second giveaway we will add everybody else into the equation. So cool. Cool. Yeah, V. The only good thing for V now is that it's still holding the bottom of the range, right? So hopefully it stays above. But obviously we've moved on to better things, right? Hour is still dipping after hitting that supply zone up there. Good job on taking those gains. Pineapple is looking better since hour sold off already. Mm, mm, mm. There we go. 760. Looking good. Kind of looks like a tough spot, doesn't it? For like 770 is a bit of a resistance here. 770 resistance. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem. Oops, let's go, man. Good job. See? Good job. Uh, Crazy. So now that that one's selling, or maybe Arrow will come back a bit. V's really trying to hold that bottom, right? Like really trying. So again, bottom there, bottom kind of right there. So if V breaks below that level, probably throw it in the trash, right? Probably throw that thing in the trash. Um, okay, let's start picking out some winners for the giveaway. Cool. The first winner for the giveaway, guys. The first winner. Oof. If I can not do that, that'd be nice. The first winner for the giveaway again. Hashtag algo. Right. So 3 people will win a month each of the algo. A month each. Alrighty, a month each of the algo. So, um, if you're spamming the algo, make sure you're using a member account, please. Make sure you're using a member account. So the bot can pick you out because the bot is only going to pick the members out of the chat. Cool. So make sure you're doing that. Second, I'll give you another minute or so, and then we'll do that. No. Dang, everything. Hmm, interesting. Okay. You ready? Are we ready, guys? So the first winner for the giveaway is offline. Offline. Let's go. Congratulations, offline. So you won a month of the algo for free. Cool. Cool. Congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, send Rob a DM. Offline is offline. Send Rob a DM in Discord already. So send Rob a DM in Discord. Congratulations. Congrats. Yeah, send Rob a DM in Discord with your TradingView username, please. Cool. Please send Rob a DM in Discord with your TradingView username. Okay. The next winner for the same giveaway is, drumroll please, Emma. Emma? Let's see. Emma M. So that's Lee in Discord. So let's go. Send Rob a DM in Discord. Birthday present, Kel. Congrats, Emma. Again, send Rob a DM in Discord with your TradingView username, please. Let's go. Emma says thank you. And then there's one more. And then we're gonna switch the giveaway to Legend memberships for Discord. Already? Okay, are you ready? One more. Another month of the lead of the algo. Cool. Ready? The winner is Ross. Where's Ross? Congratulations, Ross. You have won the giveaway. Perfect. Congratulations. And then we're going to change the giveaway. Perfect. Is Ross? Yeah, there you go, Ross. Hey, cool. There you go, Ross. Send Rob a DM in Discord already. Not the fake Rob. Hi, Kyle. Hello. If I can feel some sneezing coming. What's that thing? You're supposed to look at like the light or something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you very much, Rob. Thank you. Again, there's a class today at 5 p.m. There's a class today at 5 p.m. in the Legend Voice channel. So if you have any questions at all about the algo, like any questions at all, don't miss the class. Alrighty? If you have any questions about the algo, again, the algo is the tool that I'm using on TradingView, the green zones, the red zones, the yellow candles, right? Because a lot of you guys have these questions. What does the yellow candle mean? What does the green zone mean? What does that box? What's the algo box? What does that mean, right? What is the little red lines? What's a pivot? What are the diamonds? What are the yellow diamonds, right? What are the red nines on top of the golden candle, right? What's the kernel? If you have any questions like that, please make sure that you show up to the class. um yeah, maybe we yeah so yeah, maybe what we can do actually is maybe Rob can pick out some of the main points. Rob, like the yellow candle, the nine, the diamond, right? The demand zone. Maybe Rob can just touch on all of that stuff first. The demand zones, the boxes at the top, right? All of that, like all of the main stuff. Maybe Rob can touch on it so we can record it. So how to add the algo, where to buy the algo, right? So all of that stuff. So then it can be recorded. So the main points for any new people can, like it's always recorded, right? Yeah. Before we get to the questions, because once you get to the questions, like it's all over the place. But where do you buy the algo? Where is the Bobe algo channel? Where the how to, demand zone, supply zones, all of that stuff, and then we can get to the questions. So that part is recorded, so so there are no questions. So we can always just refer to go watch the video. Go watch the video, because that's always easier than trying to answer the questions. Alrighty, perfect. Perfect. And then again, we were supposed to have a class today at 5 p.m. for the Legend Pro members, right? Like we were supposed to every Friday or the weekend. But yeah, I don't want to keep yapping, so Rob's gonna do a class today instead. So I'm not yapping all day. Hashtag go watch the video. Yeah, exactly, right? So there goes a pineapple with a nice little dip and a nice pop, right? So your next resistance for this one is still going to be that 770 area, alrighty? So we need to break and close above that. Cool, but it's nice little curl off the bottom now. Is that the pulpit algo you're referring to? I need to set. Yeah, that's the algo, Kyle. Yes. Yes. Yeah. I don't know, Shima. I just need to get over I don't know. We'll figure out a day as soon as like if I'm good to go this weekend, and then we could do this weekend, or yeah. But I need to catch up with the one-on-ones, and then we can do that class. Yeah. Either way, I'm gonna be talking, Shima, right? So yeah. So I need to do less of that for now. So my main focus for now is going to be to do the one-on-ones, and then we'll do the but for sure we'll do that. Like at the very latest, we'll do it by next Friday, right? So it's not or one of the days next week. Anyways, I know, Kyle. There's a lot. There's a lot to go through in Discord for sure. Now I wish I brought more napkins, because now my nose is going for a jog. No spikes. Mario, have a wonderful weekend. Good job today. You did really well. Yeah. Yeah, PAPL is trying to break above 770, but is not quite doing it yet, Matt. So it needs to do that. It's gonna need to do that. One second, guys. I need to. Have you tried inhaling a spoon of wasabi? I've never tried that. Never tried that. Yeah, so 770 double top for PAPL. Surprise, surprise. No, not really. So until it can actually break and close above that level, you have problems. And then again, this is why you use the stop loss, guys, and you scale out, because like look at hour, right? Hour was so amazing, and now it's garbage, right? So take the gains when you see the gains. Don't sit there and pray. Okay, let's do the other giveaway, guys. So the first winner for the next giveaway, guys, is, are you ready? So this will give you a month of the Legend membership, so you have access to Discord, right? Are you ready? Winner, chicken dinner. The first winner is UCF. UCF, congratulations. Here you go. UCF. Answer me, please. Come on, Mayhem. Get the membership. Congratulations, UCF. Send me. I think you've been in Discord before, right? So I think you remember. Um, so send me a DM in Discord or something already. Send me a DM in Discord, and then we'll go from there. Cool. Congratulations. Congrats. Yeah. UCS. Anyways, uh you know. Okay. Are you ready to pick another winner? The next winner for the for free legend membership is roll it. It's B. Whoever B is. I don't know who B is. Maybe the bot, they thought that it was yeah. Bot was like, hey, Here comes that test of 770 again. Is B in the chat? I don't see a B in the chat. Maybe the bot is scamming. Uh, we'll see if a B shows up. Oh, there you go. Not a bot. There you go, B. Congratulations. Yeah, there you go. Congratulations. Send me an email. Alrighty. If you're not a member, send me an email. hotradesx@gmail. Please include your Discord username when you send me an email, please. Alrighty. Yeah. Congrats, B. Congratulations. So that'll give you a free month. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Spy is moving. Yeah, send me an email, hotradesx@gmail with your Discord username, please. Okay, ready for another winner, guys? 3, 2, 1, roll it. Simmons. Simmons, criminal behavior. Simmons is also a member, so send me a DM in Discord. Alrighty. Congratulations. I think Simmons is a member, right? Yeah. So there goes 790. So nice push there. See if that thing can reclaim $8. Righty, so looking good. There it goes. There we go. Perfect. There we go. That was a nice boom ski, wasn't it? Look at that, guys. Look at that thing cook. Look at that. Yeah, Canada. You're welcome, guys. This is a Canadian stock. Canadian stock. It's halted up now. Yeah, it's suspended. Yes, it's halted up. Love it. That bottom was beautiful, wasn't it? Like if you bought this thing off that bottom, then the demand zone. Oof! Look at that. Beautiful. The pineapple. Love it. You're scared? Don't be scared. You're fine. Don't be scared. Just get ready to run, right? The previous high on the left hand side was $8.58. So maybe we're going for a double top. Dan, and you know what's funny is this is usually the one, right? This stock has had so many runs over and over again. Every time it runs, we celebrate Canada. It's like the Canadian stock. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Type yes in the chat if you are in PAPL. La, 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 la. Type yes in the chat if you're in PAPL. There we go. Pizza, you like my shirt? You like my shirt today? Like my shirt? Are you jealous? You're out, Francis. Congratulations. I mean, you made money, right? Don't worry about it. You made money. It's unfortunate that you got out and it halted up, but yeah. Right? Hour was the only thing keeping this pineapple from running. So, um, can't open a position on PAPL. My broker is it just you? No, the stock is halted. When it's halted, you cannot buy. Omar. Does the Discord have a free section? It does not. Why? Because you're gonna cook as soon as you join us. So if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Sign up for the legend or above level. Come join us. You never had, yeah. So Come join us. You're gonna cook. Don't worry about a free section. Yep, exactly. Yeah, maybe your $4. Yeah, but for now though, pineapple is taking the volume back with your cheeks. I think you're gonna be fine. Yeah, I think you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be okay. Okay, my 1 second. Why isn't there like a drug for cold so you never get colds? Why? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Is spy back to green virus? That's what we need to see. Yeah, that thing has a long ways to go. Testing the 50 EMA though. And then come on pineapple, give us the on halt. Rat poison. Damn Peter. Uh Vitamin 2 times a day and yeah. Okay, sounds good. It's got tequila. Come on, give us the on halt. Here we go. What day? The 28th. 28. Yeah. Do, 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 do. You never had me? No. Scroll down the levels below that. They said it's halted. Yeah. No, scroll down. Scroll down to the Legend or Legend Pro or the Legend. Scroll down. The more levels below that. Yeah, hour needs to stay above the bottoms there. Yep, looks like 10-minute hold now. So it's been extended. Or I wanted to send Peter something. No, the 28th is a Sunday. You guys can save my cookie monies for the 29, or the Friday. Yeah, the 26th or the 29. Yeah, Sunday virus. Cookies. Sounds good. Um I'll do the vitamin C instead, spikes, There goes our Justin. So $4 and then 420. Good job. Yeah. Mm, CIGL. Yeah. Skeg is still just holding that bottom, right? Like it's not horrible, right? If you were scalping Skeg, it would have been nice off the bottom there. So it's testing $5 now, right? So not a horrible scalpy there. V just looks like it doesn't know what to do with itself, right? It's holding the bottom, but can't seem to do much. PRSO same, right? The S&P is pushing nicely, so that's good. Um, let's see if that, and then obviously we're waiting for Pineapple to be unhalted. Well, finally Dan. Yes. Ah, you can just eat the wasabi instead of cure the cold. Paste in some sushi. Interesting. Pizza. Yes, so yes. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, we're ready for the on hold. Come on, make the phone call, Dan. No, 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 no. We already hour is looking better though, isn't it? So hour, and pineapple are gonna be going back and forth. Unhalted, guys. Pineapple is unhalted and cooked. Look at that. Oof! My goodness. My goodness. Sheesh. Pineapple said, "Hello, I'm gone now." Here comes $9, guys. Beautiful. Beautiful. There it is. $9. Beautiful. Is Spy still cooking? Trying to, yeah. Looks nice. Okay. Surprise, surprise. The next winner for the giveaway, guys, is You Never Had Me. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Let me perfect. Perfect. What was I trying to do? Okay, I think I know what I was trying to do here. 1 second. There you go. Pizza, yes. Yeah. Jeff? No, the league, not no league, no leaks anymore. Will you be surprised if we recover today, virus? No, not at all. What is the indicator name to get the Bube algo? Message Rob in Discord, Ross. Um, what did Spike say? I missed it. 2 more inches. Yes. So you never had me. You were looking for a giveaway, right? So you want a free month. So that's your free trial. Alrighty. So send me an email, hotratesx@gmail with your Discord username, please. Alrighty. Ah, wow, Peter. That was a nice run and then slap. So retesting 770 and halted down. So pineapple's halted down. Hopefully you took some gains, especially in the supply zone, right? Yeah, halted down. That was a nice pump though. Uh, mm, 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 mm. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Woof. Love it. 760, 812. Good job. Yeah, good job. Yeah, you've had a really good day. Really, really good day. So congratulations. What do I gotta do again? Send me an email, hottradesx@gmail, and include your Discord username to the email. Otherwise, I don't know who. Yeah, so make sure you send me an email, include your Discord username. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, yeah, that was a nice pump on pineapple. A very nice pumper. Uh, what was that? Okay, perfect. Perfect. And again, if you're not a member yet, guys, and you want to join us in Discord, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Become a legend member or above and come join us. Alrighty. We're gonna hop off in soon. We'll just say soon. We're gonna hop off soon and continue in Discord. Alrighty. So again, um, if you're not a member yet, click the link at the bottom of the chat. Come join us. And let me know if you have any last questions, blah, 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 and we will continue on Discord. Cool? Cool. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. You missed the pop mayhem? Dang, that's annoying. Yeah, it's annoying. Ah. You send me an email? Okay, sounds good. I'll respond to those emails when I get off the stream. So, Tony? Yeah, it's trying to. You're getting some higher lows. You need to break above 430 though. Break above the 50 EMA. Yeah. Let's go, Spikes. Just do it. Join us. There's so much more going on in Discord. You'll never see if you're not with us. This community is literally the best. No, no, the best. Let's go, Spikes. Congratulations on today, right? Hopefully that should remind you that you're good, right? So just don't do silly things. Otherwise, I'll send you you know, high five. Well done. Thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate that and the feedback. So again, yeah, come join us in Discord, guys. And cook with us. So Discord is 24/7, right? So come join us. Uh, MSPR has done a good job actually holding the bottom of the range there. Not enough volume, but uh, Prey says, I agree with Spikes. Only one day in as a member, and the education in Discord is amazing. It really is, right? Prey's only been in Discord for 1 day. 1 day, and the membership has been made back, and the education is still ongoing, right? So if you're not a member, you're really missing out. So click that join link, sign up for the right level, come join us. We're gonna hop off in 5 minutes, guys, and go continue in Discord. So if you're not a member, come join us. Cool, cool. Yeah, you need to break above the 50 EMA here for hour. Let's go, Jameson. I haven't seen that yet. No, congratulations. Whew. Yeah, that's a fire day. Sold puts for 400% and got into Palantir 0 DTE calls. Beautiful. And then the market goes up. Beautiful. Yeah. Well done, Jameson. Tony number one, Tony number two, Tony number three. And then see what happens with the pineapple on halt. I know. Yup. Yup. Spikes. That's what a community does, right? So Spikes was doing really good, guys. He was doing really good, right? Like he was cooking. And then, he did some things, right? Which everybody does them, right? And the options cooking lab criminals came together and said, "Hey, you got this. You got this." He was ready to give up, he was posting messages like, "You know what, guys, I'm done with this. I'm going to quit. I don't have any more monies. I'm done." Right? And the options cooking lab criminals. And then now Spikes has been cooking again, right? So again, moral of the story is your biggest losers will come after your best streak in the market, right? When you're doing so well and you feel invincible, the market will remind you like, "Hey, I'm him. I'm the captain. You're not," right? So big losses come after big gains. That's why we keep telling people like the better you do, the more discipline you require, right? Spikes was doing so well that he started, to trade a lot, trade bigger positions, right? So yeah, always stay humble. Otherwise, the market will make you humble. Love it. The man's a goat. He is a goat, Dan. A goat. A goat. Let's go. Um, let's Jameson. Come on. I'm very happy for you, Jameson. Give me a high five. Well done. Let's go. Stay humble, Jameson. One small step at a time, right? Don't do anything crazy. Because you like to do crazy thing like spikes. Stay humble. 401k dip buyer. Welcome to the community. Sounds good. I'll respond to your email when I get off. Yeah. Save 40 position in NVFY. He was cooking, Tony. He was cooking. Spikes was cooking. But then he got carried away, right? Big positions, no stop losses. You know, the market says, "Yeah, you think you're going to be right every single day without a stop loss?" Let me remind you. True. Let's go. Would you short that as well? Short what? You missed the entry, right? So you missed the entry in this. Yeah, you missed the entry in this. Yeah, look at that, right? We'll come back to author. Look at that, right? 13 green days, up $14,000, right? In 13 days, up 14K, right? From $900 to 14K. So like spikes got carried away. Sometimes when you make that much, you just have to remember like, hey, if I went from $900 to 14K, why don't I just keep playing with $900? Like why, right? Sometimes we do that. We're like, okay, you know what? If I can go from 900 to 14K, imagine what I can do with 14K, right? But then the market says, yeah, you think so? You want to do that, right? So just because you make more doesn't mean you need to trade more, right? Stay with the same amount, right? $900 to 13 to 14K, right? Stick with $900. Take 10K, transfer into your account and then put your feet up, reward yourself, right? And then keep building, right? Keep building, keep building. Don't get carried away because the market will always humble you. Yup, Jameson, I remember. Yup, I remember. Does that count? Yes, I remember. Author, welcome to the community. Welcome, welcome. I think you're just renewing your membership, right, Author? You should be good to go. So just follow the steps again, or your Discord should update on its own. Um, yep, yep. Pineapple is getting slapped again, guys. Look at that, right? No diamond hands. No diamond hand. That thing got slapped hard. Sheesh. Right, and now some of that money is rotating back into hour, but hour needs to break out above 440 and then 450. Ahmed. You deserve it. Does that count, virus? It does count because we know there's been pain. Pain virus. The EU finds three. That's crazy. Criminals. Mm, Too much trouble. Yeah. Yep. Quote Jameson. Trading view. Um, Rob, are you in the chat? Take a look at your DM. Should have the final one there. You're here. Yeah, take a look at your DM. So Google just got a fine for $3 billion Z from the EU. So maybe that's affecting Microsoft as well. Probably. Uh, yeah. Approaching resistance. No spikes. I'm happy though that you stuck with it and you came back, right? That that goes, that's how the market is, honestly. Rob, if I could slap you, I would give you a slap, from the screen. If I could. Ah. Mm, 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 mm. There we go. Let's go. Love it. Google, like, take it out of petty cash. I know, right, Dan? I know. Yeah, craziness. Sometimes when you see fines like that, though, it's like, damn, like how, like, where's the money going to, right? They're fining a company $3 billion, most likely because the company's stolen information from the people, right? So then the government is like, thanks for the monies. The information you stole, yeah, thank you for the monies. Let's go. You go after me too. That's a bad idea. Rethink your life choices. Dan, thank you very much for the super chat. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. No, I wanted to fight Rob because Rob didn't read the message before he responded. He just responded. Thank you very much, Dan. Thank you. Trade the wave. Trade the wave is officially a gold member. Trade the wave as a gold member. Let's go waves. Yeah, welcome to Goats. Trade the wave, trade the waves, trade the wave. Go to the one-on-one channel. There's a calendar link in there. Schedule a one-on-one, please. Alrighty, welcome. Yeah. Ahmad says, been with the community for a bit over a month now. Today, fourth day of trading. With the community for a month, $8,000. As long as there's progress, right, Ahmad? Give me a high five. Well done. Yeah. Dan wants the shirt. Yeah, we need to give Dan another shirt. $8,000, guys. Right? That's a pretty nice month. Yeah. Oh, like this month. This month. Oh, this month, guys. We've been trading for 4 days. $8,000. Come on now. Matt, give me a high five. And we have a one-on-one today as well. Look at that. Progress, 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 right? $4,000, guys. Look at that. The gold members cook to a different level. Cook, cook. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. uh, and then, actually, I can just do it this way instead. Roll. Right. Is pineapple done? No, not necessarily. Why? Because look at this, right? Patricia, not Patricia. Manu, right? It's the same level we came from in the first place. So we can't really say it's done yet because we've been bouncing off this level all day today. So if it breaks below that level, below the 200, then yeah, it's done. So if we break below $6, pineapple is done. Above that, it's not done. Alrighty. Down low, what's your position in pineapple? Let me know. How on earth, Patricia? Sometimes when you have that, that goat beside your name, it's just a different vibe. The expectations are different. You know, yeah. The expectations are different, just different, just different. So if you're not a goat member, you're kind of missing out on some things. Um, yeah. Anyways. Okay, AMD. Virus, I like that actually. AMD's kind of done like an inverse of. Dan, unbelievable. Well done, Jameson. Yeah, you're definitely cooking. Today's a fire day for you. Fire. Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean, right, Virus? Like it's done a bit of an inverse of the market. So eventually, yeah. So Pineapple is doing a good job of holding that bottom, right? Back above $7 here. So it's definitely trying. Definitely trying. Definitely trying. Good, good. Jameson. Yeah, maybe one more virus, and then after that, it's gone skis. Gone skis. Uh, okay. IVVD with a bit of a pop there. Uh, can't wait for the Joseph. I know. Yeah, the one on ones are definitely so the one on ones have definitely been super busy. So yeah, so patience with those. You will eventually get a one on one, and then we will cook. Alrighty. Um, at 9 from 7. Now back to back in at 780. Okay, just be careful though, please. Make sure you have a stop loss, Nicholas. Right? Yeah. Don't sell on the way up and not sell on the way down. Okay, let me take a look at that. NVFY. You're in at 295. Ooh, nice. The volume isn't super amazing, but your entry is okay though, right? I mean, do I need to say any more for you, Safe? Your next resistance is right in your face, right? So $3.40 is your next resistance. So you're staring right at it, right? So, yup. Mm. You're welcome. Yeah, PAPL needs to clear this whole congestion of issues here. Yeah, the VWAP, the 50, the 20. So 720, 730. And Matt, again, good job on that entry though, right? Good job. Look at that. You're cooking. Cooking. Look at that. 720. Here it goes. Cooking. There we go. Can you give a quick rundown on how you calculate your resistance? I bought hour at 294. 294 hour. You're in at 294. Have you taken gains yet? Dang, how did you not sell at like in the fives or something like that? Yellow. Yellow. The one, what do you need help with? You needed to pump? Because I don't know if we can do that, you know? Don't know if we can do that. Okay, let me take a look at those emails. Janelle, your trial? No. Perfect. So you never had me. You should have an email now. So click on that email. Well, like um yeah. Dilip, I will roast you on stream live, okay? Because I want you to do better, and I genuinely want you to do better. So this is your email. This is the email you sent me, right? I became a member 3 months ago, and I've yet to make monies. I don't have the patience to sit and go over the classes. I never did when I was at school, right? So, yeah, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do, right? So, you have to put in the work, right? So, um, yeah, what you're telling me is you're not making money is because yeah. So, and if that's the case, just become a gold member, right? Just become a gold member. If you're looking for the easy answer, become a gold member, because the gold member is the cheat code. The gold membership, that's the cheat code around all of the education. How you supposed to learn? I don't know. Um, right. So I will unfortunately just ignore your email. No, 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 no. No. So you, yeah, Jason, you want a free month of Discord, not the not the algo. Alrighty. And then B, I responded to your message as well. Okay. If you can't be bothered, to learn how just yep, exactly. Yep, exactly. Salat. Yep. You have to put in the work, guys. You have to put in the work. NVFY is looking really good though. So three looking really really good there. More sneezing. You have to put in the work, guys. So Discord with, anyways. You never had me. There we go. You should be good to go now. You never had me. We're gonna be in stock general already. U2B, you should be good to go now. So congratulations on the giveaway. Um, yeah. So Discord does this thing now. I mean, we did it on purpose, right? So again, NVFY looks nice. Um, so we do this thing now where like when you get to Discord, there's an application process now where like we only invite the people that we want to invite to Discord, and as time goes on, it's only going to continue to be like this, right? So I rejected someone, right? Someone's application. They're like, "Hey, I want to join the community," right? And then I'm like, "No," because sometimes like you can tell, like when people want to join, and like you could tell like by the way. So the two questions are like, why do you want to join the community, and have you watched the streams, right? So sometimes you can tell by the person's response that they're just, not gonna be a good fit, right? So then I'm like, no, it's okay. You don't join us, and then they were pissed. So they responded with, so they sent in another application. they're like f them all. I'm like, yeah, see, that's why you can usually tell. So uh never let me join. Yeah, exactly. Then see, uh it should be my email. Janelle, you did not win a giveaway, right? So there's no free trial for you, right? So you have to become a member if you want to join us. That was Virus's fake account, Yeah. Send the Jameson. Let's go, Trick. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it is. You're gonna have problems there, right? Like always, right there. This is gonna be a problem. And if it can clear this level, then Pineapple has more room to the upside. But that level is always gonna be a problem. When did I start streaming? Like what, 5 years ago, maybe? I think we started, yeah, like 5 years ago, something like that. Something like that. I should have taken all my vacation days before I started streaming because, yeah. Uh, so again, congratulations, B, and you had me, almost had me. Go to stock general. That's where we're gonna be. Alrighty. Clean my nose again. What's that? What's that? Spikes. Um, Trick. Welcome back. Yeah, if you want to join us in Discord, it has to be the legend level, Trick. So upgrade to the legend level. Come join us. Alrighty. You too, Victoria. Upgrade to the my camera's off. Upgrade to the legend level. Yeah. So if you want to join us in Discord, if not, it's just yeah. Yeah, virus. Uh, like a stop loss. It is. It is. Especially now, it is. But yeah, Skeg is halted down. Eesh, nasty. Oh wow, yeah, that thing went to that supply zone and failed. So 5-5-15 and then slapped. Damn. That bottom was nice though. Right? You just had to get rid of it in the supply zone. So yeah. Skeg. Uh Perfect. You did? Oh yeah, you did. No, you actually joined the goat level, God and Kings. You joined the goat level already. So go to the I think you've connected already, right? I think so. So watch the intro video, Gods and Kings, and then go to the one-on-one channel in Discord and schedule a one-on-one. There's a calendar in there. Schedule a one-on-one already. Welcome. Are you? How are you doing for today? Are you making monies, Gods and Kings? For the Goat membership, same level that you signed up for the other one, Christian. So click the link at the bottom of the chat there. Um, Click the link at the bottom of the chat from Nightbot and just upgrade to the Goat level. Just keep in mind, guys, when you sign up, it's gonna say you have to wait like 2 weeks now, two or 3 weeks for a one-on-one, right? So those are yeah, but that's okay. Schedule something, and then we'll try and do something before, you know. So yeah, alrighty, good to go, good to go. You don't need to do the connection part. Just refresh it. You have access. You don't need to do the connection part because you're not a member. You had me. So just refresh it. Go to Stock General. You have access to all those channels. Yep, exactly. Yep, exactly. Gods and Kings. Yeah. So make sure you schedule a one-on-one as well, though. Alrighty. Go to the one-on-one, schedule something, and then yeah, take advantage of the weekend. Go through the educational material, please. Alrighty. Spend time in the new trader education section. If you have any questions, ask questions in Stock General. But definitely, there's a lot. Yeah, there is a lot. Make sure you watch that intro video though. Right? There's an intro video. The video that says "Welcome to Discord onboarding" in the Getting Started channel. Watch that. Yeah, and then again, take advantage. It's the weekend, right? Go through all the channels. Erwin says, question: what platform are you using, and do you use a one button to buy and sell? If so, does the platform provide it, or you had to? So I use TD, and it doesn't provide that. Yeah, already. Um, yeah. Some people like the Weibo flatten button. But yeah, I don't really do that. Some people use the hotkeys, right? So yep, Gods and Kings. I agree. I agree. So spend time going through all the channels and asking questions. I've been subscribed for five since started streaming before he had Discord. It's amazing to see the channel's growth and Discord worth every cent. Invest in yourself, fam. Absolutely, Nicholas. Nicholas has been cooking. Keegan, cooking, cooking. See why we wanted you to join, Keegan? See why? Right? He's been cooking since he joined. He rejoined. Stock General. Depends, right? So go through all the channels though, please, so you know where everything is at. Pretty please. Go through all the channels. Go through everything, especially over the weekend. Um, go through all of that stuff. So this one's unhalted now. Pineapple is still struggling with that little supplies on there. Perfect. So yeah, when we hop off, we're going to be in Stock General Legend. Alrighty, all. I think we're going to leave it here for the day, though. Let me know if you have any last questions. Who all? Let me know if you have any last questions, and then we're going to hop off. Again, smash a like if you haven't already, please, and thank you. Take a second, smash a like, hit that subscribe if you're new. And again, if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, click that link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Did I mention AMD? Yes, you did. Click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Sign up for the legend level and come join us. Alrighty. Thank you so lot. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody, and we'll hop off in like a minute. Maybe if they actually announce something trick, if they actually do something. What's for lunch? I don't know yet. Not sure yet, Tony. Thank you, Jericho. Thank you. Stay blessed as well. Have a wonderful weekend. See you in Discord. Uh, for the 30th of September, your one on one. Okay, sounds good. Perfect. So now take your time and go through all the educational stuff, right? Again, reminder, guys. So the indicator that I use on stream, the bull bear algo, so the red zones, the green zones, the yellow candles, the everything that you see on screen right now. There's a class for it at 5 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Eastern in the Legend Voice channel, Legend Voice. So if you have any questions about the indicator, make sure you join that class. Alrighty. Thank you, Jay. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful weekend as well. Have a wonderful weekend. NVFI is looking really good, isn't it? Dang. Yeah, it looks like a 360 next. Dave, are you still in the chat? Rob, take a look at your DM again. Good. Enjoy your weekend. Raven, more cooking, please. Love it. Congratulations, Raven. Yeah, NVFI is slowly picking up volume there, isn't it? Nice. Save. Yeah, maybe the best thing to do with this one, since it's still trending up, is just move that stop loss higher, right? And then when it hits, it hits. But no signs of weakness there yet, even though it's, you never received the info. Janelle, you're not a member. Did you win a giveaway? I don't think so, right? Did you? Let me know. If you didn't, then I'll respond. Did you win a giveaway? I don't think you did, right? Um, yeah, the link was only for the people that won a giveaway. I don't remember you winning a giveaway. The trial? There is no trial. Eastern time, yeah, you never had me, yeah. Always Eastern time. Discord doesn't have a free trial. Nothing that we offer has a free trial. Why? Because we cook too much. The only thing you get a free trial for is when you have a gold membership, you get a trial to the algo. Enjoy your weekend, Galton Kings. Welcome to the community. Yeah, green, green, green. Already? You like the Discord already? See? Already liking the Discord and you just joined us. You're already loving it. Look at that, guys. Right? Again, if you're not a member, you're simply just missing out. Can you take a look at NBY? Position 50 shares, 218. Was looking to cash in on the dividend payout, 80 cents, down 18%. What do you think? Let's take a look. NBY. So you're in at $2.18, right? You're green in that position. It's down 21%, yeah, because that dividend is coming up and it's also been pumping, right? And it hit resistance. Um, mm, uh, I'm almost not a fan of that dividend because the dividend always ends up coming out from the stock itself, Saints, right? I honestly, if I was in this position, I would forget about the dividend and put a stop loss. Make sure that you actually make money rather than losing the money and waiting for a dividend. right? Because down 22%, like, is that really worth the dividend for you? Right? Don't lose more gains because you're waiting for dividends. So I would put a stop loss somewhere. It looks good for now. You're nice and green still, and you're above. As long as you're above $3, I think you're okay. So maybe try and stay above that. Don't let the hope of a dividend take the monies away. It's awesome. There's so much information in there. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah, gels looks nice. Yeah, that's a nice pump. Obviously, we have a whole bunch of lines on this because we've looked at this in the past. So I'm gonna delete some of these lines here. Looks like 170 is your next resistance there, though. It's a nice pump there. Yeah, just be mindful of that 170 supply zone if you're watching this. No, 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 no. Yeah, so gels had some news, and then the stock went boom skis, right? So that's part of the benefit of Discord, right? You never had me and Saints, gods and kings, is you can catch that news before anything crazy happens. Yeah, so 170 resistance. PAPL just couldn't break out above that obvious resistance. So, and then Gels is failing at 170 as well. Alrighty. And SA, your position, save your position, still looking really good. So just move the stop loss higher. Anyone trades stocks on the 5 minute time frame? Chenzi, yeah, if it has history. Already, if it has history. Do, 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 do. Yeah. Alrighty, all. Again, we're gonna leave it here for the day. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll continue on Discord. If you do become a member if you do become a member after the stream, your Discord invite is gonna be under the community section on YouTube, or just send me an email, HotTradesX. Be safe. Don't do anything too crazy. Don't pick up a cold like me. And yeah, let's go back to Discord and hopefully cook. Cool. Much love, everybody. And Gels is popping back up there. So Gels is like, I'm not done, guys. I'm not done. I'm not done. So we're gonna keep watching these names in Discord, obviously. Righty. Again, Latas. You're welcome, Saint. Bye for now, guys. Bye, all. Bye, bye, bye.